Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Syima and this is In Plain Sight Tarot, and I am back as usual with another pick a card reading after a while of taking a break. I know I've been a little bit MIA, but I'm back now, and um, I was actually experiencing a little bit of a burnout coming on, and as you all know, I have mentioned a few times before on this channel that I do have ADHD, and sometimes I get into, sometimes my executive dysfunction flares up, and I just can't find myself to, I can't find the energy to just get up and do something. But I trust those moments of, procrastination, I guess. I trust those moments of procrastination. I trust my body when it tells me to rest, when my body just does not want to cooperate with what my mind wants to do, then I trust it, okay? So yeah, but I'm back now, I'm all good. And today we are going to be focusing on good news, okay? All the good news, all the good stuff that is happening for you in the next week, okay? The good stuff, the good news that is happening for you in the next week. Look at that. The green and purple fairy is here to bless us with good news, okay? All right, so let's get this Palo Santo going. All right, so relax with me, take some nice deep breaths, sink into whatever it is that you're sitting on, lying down on. All right, get your snacks, get your wine, get your joint, whatever it is, whatever your vices are, right? Surround yourself in gorgeous iridescent white light, okay? And we can get straight into the piles, okay? Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks, oracle decks in front of me. I'll be choosing, as usual, I'll be choosing from these oracle decks. And then I don't know if I'm going to be clarifying with tarot. I don't think I will. I'm not going to clarify with tarot today. But yeah, I'm going to be choosing from these 6 decks, and that will make up your pile, okay? So let's get straight into the piles. Let me just put this to the side. Okay. Exciting good news for the week ahead, all right? For the collective, exciting good news for the week ahead, okay? All the exciting good stuff that's about to happen for you in the week ahead, right? From when you're watching this, okay? 2 cards, please. Whoa. So the first card we have is Cornflower, okay? Cornflower. The second card, we have Chamomile. All right. Your Chamomile. Minki is out there screaming and hold on, give me a second. Okay. Say hi. Minki, say hi. Minki, say boo. Minki, say hi. Sighing? Did you just sigh? Did you just sigh at me? Minky. 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 She? Yeah, she. Ah. comfy like this? Look at this. Look at you. Yeah, are you comfy like this? Yes? No? Okay, good girl. Do you want to go? All right, we haven't had a Minki Cameo in a while, so there you go. Before we even started the reading. All right, so pile number 1, you guys chose cornflower. All right, cornflower. Cornflower. Actually, I don't even know. I'm not familiar with this flower at all. Cornflower. All right, some of you. Okay, the number 11 could be significant, and for some reason, this card reminds me of the 8 of Wands, all right, because of all the, the wands, going that way. So I'm thinking like you guys are going to receive some sort of communication, all right. Also, the number 6 could be significant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 within 6 days, okay. Within 6 days, you guys are going to receive communication, and it looks like cornflower. You know what? I'm going to read from one of these books. I think I'm going to read from the dark one. Cornflower. That is number 11. All right. The cornflower is remarkable for its beautiful blue petals, which create striking clusters of color against the green and yellow of agricultural fields. So perfectly bright are they, it is said parts of the sky once tumbled to the ground, forming these beautiful patches of blue in the grass. Some of you might be spending some time outside. I'm hearing like, you're going to expect a lot of nice blue skies, okay, in the next 6 days. The cornflower reminds us that it's not a bad thing to be unique and stand out. What may seem out of place to some may be a source of great and unexpected beauty to others. So there's something about you maybe being in the spotlight, or you're going to be recognized for something, okay? You're going to be recognized for something, or people are going to start noticing you in the next week, okay? You might be wondering, like, where is all this attention coming from? All right, but you're meant to stand out, okay? You're meant to be unique. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to do something different here, all right? You could be starting something unconventional in the next week, okay? Yeah, an unconventional. I can't talk. Unconventional project, okay? Wait, there's another book here. So there's 2 books. Okay, and when cornflowers grew, more commonly amongst agricultural crops, they were considered weeds by the farmers whose sickles were blunted by their thick stems. But it was a field of these weeds that hid Queen Louise of Prussia and her children when they fled from Berlin. Someone here could be from Berlin. Someone here could be from Germany, okay? Someone here could be called Louise, and kept them entertained in their weaving of crowns from the flowers. I'm also hearing, even though it says Prussia here, I'm hearing Russia, okay? I'm now seeing in my mind's eye, like is it called the Gregorian alphabet, like what the Russians use, right? So I don't know if some of you are from the north, colder climate, Scandinavian. I'm also hearing like, what was that? Baltic, is it? I don't know. I'm being reminded of Croatia. I'm being reminded of what's the other Serbia. I'm being reminded of Bosnia. Someone here could be from those parts of the world, okay? And kept them entertained in their weaving of crowns from the flowers. A situation or idea may seem unimportant, but even weeds can be treasure in disguise. Don't dismiss them. Take the time to find their true value. All right, so someone is going to value you in this week, okay? I just heard you're going to feel valued. You're going to feel, in the next week, you're going to feel that people are going to start valuing you. People around you are going to start recognizing you for something unconventional that you are doing, all right? But it is going to attract a lot of attention. It's going to attract a lot of good attention, okay? This is like good attention. And with Eight of Wands, you know, there's a lot of movement happening. Even though this isn't the Eight of Wands card, it looks like the Eight of Wands to me. So I'm gonna, yeah. Cornflower. And again, I'm hearing like blue skies, okay? So good weather, all right? Your initials could be in this word, cornflower, CORNFLOWER, okay? All right, so I'm gonna be picking one card from each of these decks, which I have already shuffled beforehand. Minki's fur is all over me now. Maybe you could be traveling to those countries, you know, these foreign lands. You could be traveling there, all right? Europe, I just heard Europe, okay? So you guys got dilettante. Some of you are artists, okay? Some of you are artists, or you are, yeah, you're artists, or you're creating something. I'm definitely hearing artists, like you literally put paint onto your canvas. Yeah, you might be starting something on canvas, all right? We have patience, okay? We have patience. That is the number 16. We have fire opal. Some of you could be fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? And that says sensuality and confidence. We have enterprise, all right? And that is Aries energy, okay? Enterprise. And then we have more fire energy with Princess of Wands, the dancer, all right? Yeah, artistic expression, I just heard. And we have addiction here, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. The word that I'm getting, I'm picking up on is obsession, okay? Obsession. You are going to be obsessed with what you're doing. That's what I just heard, because this has nothing to do, I'm not seeing that this has anything to do with the negative connotation of addiction. This is like you obsess with what you are about to embark upon, or what you're about to do, what you're about to create here, okay? With dilettante here, okay? So it's definitely got something to do with art, and your art is going to bring out, I don't know, it's, I'm also hearing like, what? Expressive dance or something like that, and it's very sensual. I'm seeing maybe it's ballet, maybe you're doing something like ballet, maybe you're doing modern contemporary, maybe you're doing, yeah, something like that. And I know, like, I think, I don't know, I just heard Ukraine also, okay? Ukraine. This is something that you have had to be patient with yourself, because maybe you've had to work on your body, you've had to work on your limbs, you know, how flexible you are, your flexibility, right? Some of you could be going to watch a play, right, that has something to do with, you know, dancing, or you might be going dancing, I just heard, okay? You might be going dancing. You might, there is some sort of creative endeavor that you have been patient with, that is finally going to come to fruition, all right? You're finally going to get recognition for it. And this is going to make you dance. This is going to make you excited, okay? It's going to make you, it's going to spark up, you know, your drive again. And you've had to have patience with this. You've had to, you know, I just heard like, some of you, it could be even bodybuilding, I just heard, okay? This could be something where you realize that, you know, like the work that you've done on your body, the work that you've done, even if you're not doing something physically, maybe you've been listening to subliminals, maybe you're manifesting a change in the way you look, right? You're going to see that change within the next 6 days. You are going to see the change, and you've been patient with this. Some of you, your face could be your canvas, you know, it could be makeup, right? It could be, but I'm seeing it's someone using brushes, okay? Someone using brushes, someone using a canvas, and that canvas could be anything, okay? The canvas could be your own body, the canvas could be your own face, the canvas could be someone else's face, okay? Yeah, I'm hearing, you know, like makeup, dance, art, stage presence. Maybe some of you have your first show, you know. And with fire opal here, you're going to be someone who stands out, all right? You might be invited to a show, you might be invited to sing, maybe you sing, maybe you make music, right? And you've been patient with your process, right? You've never, you understand that you cannot rush your art, you cannot rush the creative process, right? With enterprise here, you know, people are going to reach out to you, you know, with this hand, I'm hearing like people are going to reach out to you, people are going to congratulate you, people want to shake your hands, people want to say like, oh my God, this is amazing, right? And, you know, it's to the point where people are going to be obsessed with your work. I just heard, okay, with addiction here, people are going to be obsessed with your work. They want to see more, they want more of it. Like, yeah, and you're encouraged to create more of what this is. You're going to receive some sort of encouragement where you're going to be like, okay, this is exactly what I want to be doing for, you know, a very long time, you know? Yeah. I didn't bring out my tarot cards. I think I want to bring out tarot. Just give me a second, okay? I think I'm going to use this deck. You are on fire. You're going to be excited for something. It's something you've been patient about. This is something that you've been creating, you've been putting out there. You're going to get like lots of recognition. People want to work with you. People might want to, you know, collaborate with you because of the astounding, astounding, you know, performance that you're about to give here, okay? Some of you with sensuality here, it could even be, you know, like pole dancing or, you know, it's sensual expression, but doing it artistically, doing it tastefully, I just heard, okay? You're going to feel really creative in the next 6 days. You're going to get a lot of ideas, a lot of downloads. And if you are, you know, if you are singing for the first time, if you are putting your work out there for the first time or in a long time, let's say you haven't put out work in a long time, maybe, you know, when you do put your work out, like, everyone's going to look at it and be like, wow, it was worth it. You know, it was worth the patience. It was worth the wait. It was worth the time. It was worth the energy and the detailedness, you know. Some of you might even be, you know, like perfectionists in terms of your artwork. And I fucking hate it. Listen, you guys, I hate it when people say being a perfectionist is not a negative trait. I fucking hate it when people say like, oh, you shouldn't be a perfectionist. If you're not if you're not supposed to be a perfectionist, how do people build? Fucking tell that to architects. You don't need to be perfect. Tell that to architects. Tell that to brain surgeons. Tell that to what, of course you need to perfect your work, right? And perfectionist comes, perfectionism comes with that. It is not a negative trait. Don't let anyone tell you that, oh, you being a perfectionist is negative. I fucking hate it, okay? Because if you're not trying to perfect your work, what the fuck are you doing? You're going to give out sloppy work. You're going to give out work that you think that's not good enough. It's good enough for you. I mean, perfect for you, not perfect in other people's eyes, but perfect for you, making sure that if you tell an architect or someone who's about to build a building, you don't need to be perfect. Are you going to stay in that building? Are you going to make sure you don't know if that building is going to be safe or not, right? Because they're just going to do sloppy work. I don't need to be perfectionist about it. Yes, you fucking do. Okay, it doesn't make any sense to me when people when people go on social media and be like, oh, perfectionism is, it's toxic, or it's you were taught to be perfectionist, and shut up. That's literally what I tell myself when I read these stupid posts on Instagram, telling other people that perfectionism is toxic or perfectionism is a negative trait. Shut up. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Tell that to a brain surgeon. You don't need to be perfect about your work. Or tell that to someone who needs to build a bridge. You don't need to be perfect. Perfectionism isn't needed. It's fucking dumb. 4 of Wands, gorgeous. Okay, 3 cards, 4 of Wands. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, absolutely. Oh my God, yes. We have the Page of Pentacles, gorgeous. Okay, absolutely. Okay, so look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Swords. You put, with the 3 of Swords here, I'm hearing like you had to go through a lot of internal stuff when it comes to this work of art that you're putting out, or this, or like a singer. Okay, let's say if you're a singer. Me, if I used to be a singer, and I'm still a singer sometimes. Okay, sometimes sometimes I still sing on stage, right? But you tell that to a singer, you don't need to be perfect. Tell that to someone who is about to perform. Oh, there's no, you don't need to be like perfect, or perfectionism is toxic, or all of this nonsense, right? Be confident in you being perfect. Perfectionism is not toxic. I always strive for perfectionism. I do. And it doesn't hurt you. You need time. You need the patience. If you are rushing something and you're trying to be perfect, yes, that's toxic. You can't be perfect and rush at the same time. You got to take things slow. You got to be patient. And this is something that you've been patient with, all right? And yes, be perfect at your work. Perfect your work. Perfect whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Whether it's art, whether it's creations, whether it's building, or whether you're an architect, whatever it is that you're doing, even if it's small, if it's a small thing, even if you're a content creator, yes, be as perfect as you can. It is not toxic, but be patient with yourself in the process too, okay? You don't have to be perfect. Yes, you fucking do. In my eyes, yes, I do. Don't you want to be the best in your field? So what are you striving for? And with the Queen of Wands here, you're meant to shine. You're meant to be confident. You're meant to be confident in your sensuality. With confidence and sensuality here, it felt right on Fire Opal. This is you in the next 6 days. Your confidence is going to be, out there. And with the 4 of Wands here, I'm hearing like your home life is going to be good. Some of you might be going out for picnics. Again, I'm seeing all these blue skies. Look at all the blue skies, you guys. Look at all these blue skies. Maybe you have been in a period of like the 3 of Swords. Maybe this is what you've been putting into your art. This is alchemy. This is true alchemy, you know, turning your pain, your suffering, all of that into your art, perfecting it into art. It is not pushing yourself. It is not trying to put too much on yourself. You're not putting too much on yourself if you're not rushing. If you're being patient with the process, why not be perfect? If you're asking someone to design a wedding ring for yourself, you're going to tell them, oh, it's okay if you do some sloppy work. I want it done by tomorrow. That's stupid. It pisses me off because at first, you know, like I was thinking, it makes you question yourself when you read all these people, like you read about like all these people talking about, especially psychologists, fucking psychologists, all right, telling you, hey, you don't have to be perfect. I don't give a shit, you guys. I follow my own intuition. I follow my own, you know, like I said, full autonomy. So fucking what if the whole world tells you like, oh, you know, if all these psychologists with all these degrees and certificates and whatever it is, right? Tell them to not be perfect at their job then. If you look at the house of cards in the background, right? The house of cards in the background. How are you going to build that? If someone is attempting to build a house of cards, like literally balance some cards, right? If you're about to balance some cards, tell me you're not supposed to be perfect. Tell me you can't, if I'm not perfectionist, it's not going to stand up. If I don't bring my perfectionism into it, it's not going to stand up. And you're going to have to study the wind. You're going to have to study like all the I don't know, the mathematics of it. Right? If you want to be perfectionist about something that you're doing, don't let other if you know that you need to perfect something, and I was going off on a tangent. I was saying I was a singer, right? If I don't perfect the way I sing, it's going to sound horrible on stage. I don't want to sound horrible. I don't want to sound like just like that. I don't want to sound, I want to sound perfect. If you're a singer on stage, you're telling the sound guy, right, to fix your or to do the sound for your microphone, or do the sound for whatever instrument, you're going to tell the sound guy, you don't need to be perfect. It's absolute bullshit. Don't listen to people who are telling you bullshit things. Okay? It might sound like I'm really pissed off about it, but it pisses me off because I got into, you know, that state of thinking like, oh, maybe I am too perfectionist, you know, with all these people on Instagram telling you that you don't need to be perfectionist. Maybe I am a bit too perfectionist. So I started being sloppy with my work. Like I told myself, I kept on telling myself, I don't need to be perfect. Okay, let's just put out this. Okay, let's just put out this. No. Fucking no. Take the time, be patient with yourself. If you want to perfect something, be patient with yourself. The reason why is people are chasing time so much. And that's why it's difficult to be perfect if you're chasing time. Fuck time. Take your time. When you're doing art, take your time. If you're doing art strokes or whatever it is, you're making your art, you're not just gonna splash. Look at the bullshit art that people are putting out, just splashing out what nonsense and then putting it out and calling it art. I'm sure it's those kind of people who have been listening to other people who tell them, oh, perfectionism is toxic. Okay? Be obsessed with your work. Be obsessed with your creations. Be obsessed. Dive into it. Okay? I'm telling you. Because it's going to pay off. All of it is going to pay off. All of it. You're going to receive a lot of, messages. I'm seeing all these letters here. You're going to receive a lot of messages. You're going to see the start of like people telling you like, oh my God, you did great work. I want to see more. I want to see more. Like, can you come and work with me? Can you come and collaborate with me? Can you do this? Why? Because you have perfected your work. People want to work with you because you do good work, right? So be proud that you are a perfectionist. Be proud, especially if you have ADHD. A lot of people who go to therapists and then, if you tell them you have ADHD, oh, you're being too hard on yourself. You're being too hard on yourself because you're a perfectionist. You're being too hard on yourself. No, time is being hard on you. The reason why you're being too hard is because these people are thinking like, oh, you have to be on time. No, you are neurodivergent. If you have ADHD, you don't follow time. You don't give a fuck about time. You do things on your own time, okay? Time doesn't exist for you. You control time, understand? And you must declare it. If I'm supposed to put out something amazing in the world, I am going to take my fucking time doing it, okay? Until I perfect something, all right? But it doesn't mean that I'm pushing myself to be a perfectionist. It doesn't mean that I'm pushing. The only reason why you're pushing is because you're pushing for time. Okay? All right? And I'm saying this with so much love, you guys. Trust in your own intuition. Trust in your own autonomy. Trust in your own sovereignty. Trust in you yourself. All right? Take as much fucking time as you need. If you need to be perfectionist about your work, take as much time as you need, right? Because you're going to finish it anyways. This is something that you're passionate about. You're not just gonna be like lazy and procrastinate. No, if you are, if you're like me and you find yourself, like with ADHD, you find yourself like you want to do something, you really want to work on something, but your body is just not allowing you to do that. Your body is not allowing you to get up. You have to trust that you're meant to get downloads at that time. You're meant to sit down and lie down and just, whatever it is that you're doing, whether you can't stop yourself from doom scrolling or whatever it is. I notice that if I just dive into it, if I just allow myself to just sink into, or just sink into the executive dysfunction that they call it, okay? If I just allow myself and do not beat yourself up for it, if I don't beat myself up for it, I find that it's difficult if I start beating myself up for it. If I start telling myself, you know what, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I should be here by now, I should be having this by now, I should be this, that, I should, all the shoulds, right? If I start doing that, that's when I get into a state of, you just feel like you want to run away from your whole fucking body, right? But if I just relax into it and tell myself, you know what, if my executive dysfunction is flaring up, maybe I'm just supposed to lie down. I'm just supposed to allow the universe, or allow my thoughts to allow the God within me to show me, how I'm supposed to create my work. Be patient with yourself, right? Be patient with yourself. Okay? You could most definitely be a fire sign, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be seeing a lot of rabbits or hares, rabbits or hares. Recently, I'm also seeing black cats, orange cats. There's a black, orange, and white cat here. Some of you have more than 2 cats. You're not in competition with anyone when it comes to art, okay? The only thing that you're in competition with is, time. You're not in competition with anyone when it comes to your art, whatever it is that you're creating, okay? You think that you think that everyone is getting ahead of you. That's because you're focusing on everyone else. What if you just focus on yourself and just like fuck everything else outside of you? If you need to take the time out, if you do have ADHD and you feel like, okay, I feel like I can't fucking do anything, allow yourself that time, okay? Stop beating yourself up because maybe you're meant to get ideas. I notice that if I get into that state, right, of my executive dysfunction, I just like start doom scrolling. But then I notice in my doom scrolling, I find ideas. In the scrolling, all right, the scrolling that they say that it's so toxic for your brain, that it affects your brain so much. Yeah, it affects your brain because you've read that somewhere and you've taken that on as truth. Just because someone is a psychologist, just because someone has fucking degrees or whatever, you don't know if that psychologist is also as fucked up as anyone else out there, right? Mentally unstable, let's just say. You're listening to these people just because they have a degree, just because they went, to school for it, okay? Stop listening to people outside of you. Okay? Trust in your own body. Your body knows what it needs. Stop allowing people to tell you how you should or shouldn't feel, how you should or shouldn't react to things, how you should or shouldn't, whatever it is, okay? When you're looking, that to me is looking to the 3D. When you look to yourself, when you look to yourself, right? When you look to yourself, if you have full trust within yourself, within the time that you take, right? In your rest, in your relaxation, in whatever it is, okay? The ideas that come through, and even if you are doom scrolling, which I tend to find myself doing a lot if I am, if I get into the state of, the executive dysfunction, right? And I fucking hate calling it that, but I don't know what else to call it, executive dysfunction, like we're dysfunctional if we lie down and rest. No, it's got nothing to do. You know what? I'm going to call it something else. Fuck executive dysfunction. What the fuck does that even mean? Executive dysfunction. It just, it doesn't mean that you're not functioning. You're still alive. Your brain is still working. Why are you calling it a dysfunction? Oh my God, I just realized that. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to call that anymore. I don't know what else to call it. I don't know what to call it. Chilling out. It just means that your body is telling you to chill out. I need to tell you some things. Your God within, your imagination. You're supposed to imagine. You're supposed to sit and daydream. You're supposed to be doing that so that you can get your ideas, so you can get your downloads, so you can get creative. You create up here first, right? Manifestation always starts in the mind first, in your imagination first, right? Because let me tell you, you're not going to sit there, you're not going to sit there lying on your bed forever. At some point, you are going to get up. At some point, you are going to, put things in order. At some point, you are going to execute, right? Whatever it is that you have been executing up here, right? You're functioning all of the time. Just because you're lying down, like me, I had to just like sit the fuck down for like 7-8 days, right? Because I was going. I was chasing for my manifestation, right? In the form of, like whatever it is that I was doing, but it burnt me out. And when you're burnt out, And if you are burnt out, if you are, you would understand, right? If you feel burnt out, don't beat yourself up for resting. Okay? I'm not just saying this to you guys, I'm saying it to myself. And these are the things that I talk to myself through, you know, after reading so much bullshit on Instagram. I fucking hate it. That's why I hate, you know, and sometimes I just like, okay, I just want to switch it off. I don't want to even look at this anymore. I don't want to look at all these self-proclaimed therapists and whatever it is that they call themselves on Instagram. First of all, there is nothing wrong with you, okay? Stop fucking telling yourself there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? I think I rambled on for far too long, all right? And this was supposed to be like all the good news is happening for you in the next week. But yeah, I had to say that, right? And not just for you, for me, you know? And I find that it's worked for me. It's a much easier way of handling, you know, my ADHD. Even that in itself is a label that other people have put, and you've taken it upon yourself, you know. What if there's no label to it? What if I'm just being a normal human being, or just a normal human being who operates in a different way, you know? God, spirit, can express itself in a million billion ways, in 8 billion people, right? And there's no one person is the same as another person. So there's 8 billion expressions of God in a human being, assuming there's 8 billion people in the world, right? Okay? So there's nothing wrong with you. And stop saying there is. If you have been in that state, you know, with the Three of Swords here, it's almost like killing your own dreams when you listen to these people. It's okay to take your time. Exactly, with the Six of Wands here, because Six of Wands and the Sun, come on now, you are going to be successful. The King of Pentacles. Success is within you. Success comes from within you, not from something outside of you. Success is something from within you. You are already successful. You are the success. I am success. Okay? You want to affirm that. I am success. And trust that your body will guide you. Your mind will guide you. As long as you tell yourself, you know, that this is who I am. I am success. I am sensual. I am confident. I am stable, safe, secure. I am loved, adored. I am magnetic. People are obsessed with my work. People are obsessed with my energy, you know. I'm wanted, I am needed in this world. All of these kind of affirmations. And if it drains you to listen to affirmations, you can just put subliminals in the background, right? That's what I like to do. I like to put subliminals like in the background while I sleep on a speaker, so that I don't have to have the earphones in my ear, you know? Because that fucking irritates me if I had to sleep with the earphones. So I like to put it on speaker. Like I put my subliminals on speaker and yeah, I listen to them overnight. And it's not me that's listening to it. It's my subconscious mind. And what is my subconscious mind? That is where God sits. In the subconscious mind, in the superconscious mind. Okay? You're about to be loved and adored for all that you are. Pile number 1. In the next 7 days, you're going to feel like everything is working out even better than you imagined. That's what I just heard. Didn't you say you love me? Didn't you say you love me? Okay, definitely you guys are gonna, you're going to notice a glow up within yourself. You're going to notice, and not just you, other people are going to notice it too, in all areas of your life. Collaborations, people reaching out to you, wanting to work with you, wanting to hang out with you. And it's not like, oh my God, everyone wants my time, I'm going to be drained. No, you're going to be excited for this. Maybe when you needed the time, when you needed to take the time off, then yes, take the time off, right? Because nothing that is meant to be for you is going to pass you by. Okay? Pile number one, I'm going to end the reading there. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and choose another pile. If it did resonate with you, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you guys get notified on future uploads. If you would like to book a personal reading from me, you can find my email details down below in the description box. Email me there and I'll send you the rates. If you'd like to watch extra content from me, you can join my membership channel. I just posted all water signs zodiac readings there. Thank you so much for all the bookings, for all the donations, for all the likes, for all the comments, for every single thing. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye. Hi, pile number two. So you guys chose chamomile. Okay, I love the colors on this card. Chamomile. So chamomile, is known for, I guess, calming, right? You guys are going to have a peaceful, relaxed week ahead of you. You're going to, I just heard like you guys are going to receive some sort of good news or some sort of news that is going to help you relax into being. You might receive signs. I just heard you might receive signs that your manifestation is coming. All right. In the next week, you're going to feel a lot more relaxed into your being. You're not going to be entertaining your anxiety, all right? You're not going to be entertaining anxiety in the next week. You're not going to be entertaining your doubts, your fears. That's not what is happening for you next week, okay? In the next 7 days. 49 could be a significant number. 13 could be a significant number. The number 4 could also be a significant number, okay? Your initials could be in this word, chamomile, CHAMOMILE, okay? Some of you, I'm seeing mom, okay? Some of you might be spending some time with your mom, spending some relaxing time with your mom, okay? Your mom might want to have like a cup of tea with you or a cup of coffee with you, right? I'm seeing like breakfast. You might go and have breakfast with your mom, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing ham. You might have a nice, your mom might offer to make you like your favorite breakfast or something, and it has something to do with ham. Cham is a certain kind of tea also. So again, it's like good food, good, relaxing, enjoying your food, enjoying your breakfast, enjoying conversations, relaxing, chilled out conversations with, your mom. Mile, M-I-L-E. Okay, mile, you relaxing, by you allowing yourself to relax and not entertain any fears and doubts or anxieties is going to help you, bring you the extra mile. It's going to actually push you the extra mile, even though you are relaxing, even though you're not pushing anything in the next 7 days. You're not meant to, okay? You're meant to relax. You're meant to feel held. You're meant to feel in the next 7 days. That's what I just heard, okay? Chill. Okay, I'm gonna read from the book 49, Chamomile, because that's what I did for pile number 1. Okay, it says here, everything feels harder than usual lately. You've come to this point because you've pushed yourself too far and too hard, and you're literally running on empty. Oh my God, okay, so this is what, this is literally what I was experiencing the last week, okay? The last week, all right? So yeah, if you keep going the way you have been, okay, if you keep going the way you have been, you're going to burn out entirely. Exercise some kindness towards yourself while you still can. Don't be afraid to take time for yourself. Exactly. All right. Channel chamomile's soothing, restorative properties by making a cup of tea, taking a nap, and finding a new sense of balance and harmony to replace your energy. There's also another book that I'm going to read from. There's two meanings. What books to refer to when it comes to this deck. Anyways, chamomile is a great companion plant to grow in your garden, protecting other plants from pests with the scent of its flowers and the antibacterial properties of its leaves. It's particularly fond of herbs such as mint, and even improves their taste and fragrance when in close proximity. So with mint, you know, it's almost like I'm hearing like chill out. You're meant to chill out, okay? Because if you don't take the time to chill out, like it said in the other book here, you might experience some burnout, which I know how that feels, okay? So yeah, I think a lot of you know how that feels, right? When you do get into the state where you're just tired of everything, right? This card is encouraging you to lean on a strong existing relationship that has provided support and companionship in the past, or it may be suggesting that there is a new one on the horizon. Who inspires you to be the best that you can be? Who do you rely on and trust the most? Who are you grateful for above all others? You will be hearing from them soon. Wow, okay. So you're going to be hearing from someone. Again, that's what I was picking up on. You're going to hear some news from someone, and it's not necessarily the news that's going to make you feel like, oh wow, I can relax. It's from the person. This is someone that you want to hear from. Someone who inspires you to be the best that you can be. Someone who is constantly, giving you inspiration, giving you words of affirmation, giving you, the way I'm doing for you right now. I am inspiring you guys out there to be the best that you can be. Okay? That is my whole intention of doing this, right? Wait, I need the air conditioning. It's getting warm. Yeah, so chill out, okay? Who do you rely and trust the most? This is someone you can trust. This is someone who you can rely on for, good advice. It could be your own mom, or it could be someone who is a mom, right? A friend who is a mom, right? Who is already a parent. So usually, when someone who is already a parent, they have words of advice, they have experience in inspiring their kids. And with you, we all have that inner kid within us. So whoever this is, they might be able to connect to that inner kid within you and inspire that inner kid, to chill out and not burn yourself out, okay? Yeah, you will be hearing from them soon. That's great, okay? So in the next 7 days, you're going to hear from someone who really does inspire you, all right? So, yeah. This person could have their name in, their initials or their name in here. Milo. Again, I'm getting comfort drinks, comfort beverages, warm beverages, right? Tea, Milo, chamomile, cham, matcha. I just heard matcha. Yeah, I just heard Haley. I'm hearing Christina, Chris, Chloe. I just heard Chloe, Mila, Ali, Ellie, Eli. I just heard Elohim, tea with lime. Okay, anyways, so let's get straight into your cards. So I'm going to be choosing one card from each of these decks. I think collectively, like a lot of us have been, you know, experiencing, yeah, tiredness. That doesn't mean that everything is slowing down, but you're meant to chill out, okay? And I know this is a running message throughout a lot of my readings where you need to relax. I keep telling you, you need to relax, chill out. It doesn't mean that you're lazy, you guys, okay? Stop telling yourself you're lazy, because you are going to constantly keep going. You're going to be able to get more done if you allow yourself to relax, okay? It doesn't mean that you're lazy, all right? All right, Virgin. We have Virgin, okay? Yeah, there's something about comfort here. For some reason with Virgin here, look at the way she's, you know, in her pajamas and she's on her bed, you know, everything's comfortable, right? Blossoming abundance, gorgeous. Look at that, okay? Blossoming abundance. With Virgin here, I think, I don't know, I just heard Virgin Mary, okay? So some of you might be working with Mary Magdalene, okay, the Virgin Mary. Yeah. I heard Sophia too. Okay. Green, the heart chakra. Your heart chakra is being worked on, all right? Compassion, love, and cultivation, gorgeous. We have generosity, that is Leo energy, okay? Saturn in Leo. We have love again, come on now. That is the Two of Cups. And then we have sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. I'm being drawn to persistence, okay? All right? You will be, first of all, you are going to be able to hammer down whatever it is that you're working on or whatever it is that you want to get done, whatever it is, but you need to relax first. You need to chill out. The more you relax, the more you're going to see that your abundance is going to blossom, all right? The more and relaxing doesn't mean just like, you know, hanging out in bed. Maybe you go out with your friends and have good breakfast. Maybe you go and see your mom. You go see people, or you're going to meet people who are going to help you feel relaxed and not drain you. You're going to meet people, or you're going to communicate, or you're going to you know, reach out, or people or someone is going to reach out to you, either way, of people you can trust, people who inspire you to be better, who inspire you to do things out of love. I just heard, okay? Some of you might even be falling in love, you know, or you're going to meet someone, or you're going to meet up with someone, okay, with coffee here, that, yeah, you're going to be out with someone for coffee that you are in love with. You might be falling in love in the next 7 days. If it's not love, then you're going to be with friends who truly do appreciate you and love you for who you are, okay? Virgin, I'm hearing Virgo too, okay? Virgo energy. I'm getting earth energy, a lot of earth energy with all these greens. Blossoming abundance, you're going to notice, like, yeah, with generosity here, the universe is going to be generous with you as long as you take the time out and be generous with yourself, be generous with your rest, be generous with your relaxation, okay, in the next 7 days. Because the good stuff is going to come in when you are in a good, when you're in a good state, when you allow yourself to relax, right? You're allowing all this love to come in. You're allowing your heart chakra to you're opening up your heart, basically, when you relax, opening up your heart to yourself. And when you do that, you're opening up yourself to abundance. And I'm hearing this is monetary too. So some of you, you're going to receive some sort of monetary abundance, financial abundance. With hammer here, I'm hearing you might be building something, like physically building something, or repairing something, or repairing a relationship that I guess fell sideways or fell off. That's what I just heard. You might be repairing a relationship. Some of you might be watching both piles, okay? You might be watching this pile first, and then you're going to watch pile number 1, because I feel like pile number 1 could be a continuation of this pile, but you need to relax first, okay? And let your heart, let love come in. Let yourself be loved by you, by yourself, okay? Look at the way she's hugging herself, Look at the way she's hugging herself. The more you hold yourself, the more the universe is going to hold you, all right? Yeah, there's something about you being able to hold hands with the person that you are truly in love with, A lot of love coming in for you in the next week. Abundance of love, abundance of comfort, abundance of relaxation, abundance of rest, abundance of generosity from others, from the universe, okay? That's from God, right? And this is not just going to affect you, it's going to affect the people around you too. The people around you are also going to experience a lot of abundance, the people that you love, right? And the only way you can sabotage this is by burning yourself out. If you keep going, like if you push yourself to keep going, that's not you, taking care of yourself. That's you being hard on yourself. And I was talking about, it's not the same as being a perfectionist. You can, if you want to listen to my whole rant about perfectionism, where I feel like, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with being a perfectionist, as long as you're patient. And I talk about all of that in pile number 1. So you might want to go watch pile number 1 too. All right. So 3 could be a significant number. You could be seeing 333 a lot. 5, 352. Okay. Some of you, this could be a person that you met online, because I'm seeing these 2 computers here, right? They both have their computers open, right? So I'm hearing like this is someone that you've met online, that you have, maybe you've yet to meet, you're meeting up with someone who you met online, or you're planning to, or this is the person that's going to reach out to you, okay? Yeah. Blossoming abundance. Again, spend time with your plants if you have plants. If, tend to your plants, or spend a lot more time in nature, spend a lot more time around greenery, right? As much as you can. And if you don't have any greenery around you to spend time with, spend time, cozying up in bed, right? Don't burn yourself out. If you do feel burnt out, if you feel like you've been running on empty, the next week is the perfect time for you to regain, your energy, regain your passion, regain your love, compassion. Have compassion for yourself, okay? So that you can cultivate better moving forwards, right? And the only way you're going to sabotage your progress if you're constantly doing, I just heard just be, right? Allow yourself to just be, okay? You're allowed to just be. Some of you might even, with green here, some of you might even be, indulging in some MJ, because I'm seeing with all these plants here, right? And don't beat yourself up for it. Oh my God, look, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. The more you relax, the more this abundance is going to come in for you. This abundance, this monetary abundance, this abundance of love, abundance of friends, abundance of relaxation. I just heard relax, chill, right? Abundance of good food. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, take it easy. Be steady, right? Take it easy. No flippers. And we have the Four of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, if you're constantly pushing yourself, you're going to notice, like if you don't heed the advice from your own body, not from me, from your own body, your body is telling you to rest, right? You're going to see that you're just going to be annoyed at everything, or you're just going to feel like, you're pushing against some invisible force, right? When there is no invisible force, you're just being asked to, it's almost like, the more you push yourself, the more you're going to be hammered down to relax. Spirit is telling you to just chill the fuck out, okay? Yeah, Three of Cups. Oh my God, look at this. Because you're going to be celebrating in the next week. You're going to celebrate with your friends. You're going to celebrate with your lover. You're going to have... If you take it slow, if you take it steady in the next week, you're going to be reunited with the people that you love. But take some time out for yourself, okay? Virgin here, I'm hearing like, feeling your energy cleansed like a virgin, right? Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Yeah, purifying your heart, purifying your energy. Some of you might be, looking for, you might be, you might be looking for Reiki practitioners, or you might be getting Reiki. Maybe you want to mention to your Reiki practitioner to work more on your heart chakra. Okay. And if you want to purchase Reiki from me, I do Reiki too. But it's my own, what do you call it? It's my own method of distance healing, basically. I don't do it like the conventional way of people doing Reiki, right? But yeah, I trust in my gifts, right? if you want to get Reiki from me. If not, that's fine. But you can, if you are looking for a Reiki practitioner in the next week, then maybe you want to tell her or him to work more in your heart chakra. Okay, and they might even pick up on it. You know, they might pick up like, oh, you have a lot of gunk in your heart chakra. You need to purify, right? And it's going to help you feel a lot more relaxed. If you feel like, you know, with Four of Pentacles here, if you feel like your manifestations or things haven't been moving along for you, you need to relax. You're doing, I just heard you're doing too much. You're doing way too much. Because with the Nine of Cups and blossoming abundance here, the more you relax, the more you comfort yourself, the more you give yourself compassion, right? As within, so without. The universe is going to show you compassion. Your world, your 3D is going to reflect that compassion back to you. It's going to reflect that love back to you. As within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. Okay? So take care of your soul. All right? And take it easy. Steady. With the Knight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles is the most steadiest knight. It's the knight that, you know, moves steadily but still gets shit done. You know, it doesn't have, this knight is not rushing anywhere, right? Some of you might be meeting up with, yeah, friends, enjoying enjoying good food. If some of you out there are fasting for the month of Ramadan and you're fasting, you're going to be meeting up with friends to break your fast, you know. Happy fasting, you guys. Yeah. Okay, but you need to take it easy. Chill out. You've been running on empty. That's what I just heard. You need to give to yourself. Give back to yourself. And by giving to yourself, it means, you know, like, you know, comforting yourself, being in comfort, you know, chilling out. If you need to sleep in a little bit more, do that. Be present, I just heard. And the more you do this, you're going to notice in the next week, you know, your manifestation is just going to start trickling in. You're going to see, like, it's going to be reflected in people, places, things, right? Situations, abundance. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of water sign energy here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also seeing Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sorry. Bless me. Okay, yeah. Yeah, indulge in some cakes. Like whatever, you know, comfort foods. I just heard comfort foods. Okay? It is okay for you to enjoy yourself. You need to stop beating yourself up for taking some time out, for taking a rest. Maybe you need to take some time off from work. Maybe you need to take some time off from people. That doesn't mean you're going to take time off forever, you know? You're just taking some time out for you, right? Yeah, again, I'm seeing, you know, with this caterpillar, he has a little I forgot what this caterpillar is called in Alice in Wonderland, but he has this little, what you call it, hookah, right? The hookah. So yeah, you're meant to, if some of you do smoke up, you know, don't feel bad about it, you know, like just chill out. You're meant to feel that chilled out. Okay? I just heard you're not doing it to get high, you're doing it to relax. You're doing it to chill out. You're doing it to give to yourself. Okay? And in a way you are. Change your perspective on it. Okay? And someone that you love, someone that maybe you are in love with, is going to reach out to you, or you might reach out to this person. And there's not going to be any anxiety around it. There's not going to be, you're going to feel like, you know what, I'm ready to meet up. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to communicate. I'm ready to hang out with you. I'm ready to open up to you. Yeah, I just heard open up my heart to you. Okay, so pile number 2, I am going to end the reading there. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and choose another pile. If it did resonate with you, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you guys get notified on future uploads. If you'd like to watch extra content from me, you can join my membership channel. I just posted up all the water sign readings recently, and I'm going to be posting up a lot more. I haven't posted up an energy check-in in a while, so I'm going to be posting up some energy check-ins next, and then the air signs. If you'd like to book a personal reading from me, you can find my email details down below in the description box. Email me there and I'll send you the rates. Thank you so much for all the bookings, for all the donations, for all the likes, for all the comments, for every single thing. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you in my next video, okay? Bye.